here for a real exciting event, Guy. We're out here, and Guy, I know you're excited about this opportunity to go to Georgia Southwestern. So tell me a little bit about the experience when you first saw the coaches come. They first came to talk to you. Let's talk a little bit about that conversation.
Yes, sir. Well, first, I was planning on going to Georgia College. I've always wanted to play baseball, but I didn't know if it's going to happen or not.
Yeah.
So I've had one last time I was going to text Coach, maybe come out there and watch me a game, see if I could prove something to him.
Yeah.
And I ended up hitting a home run to left center. So Coach ended up texting me the home run actually and saying you might like it. And we went from there. And
he filmed your home run.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
It was pretty cool.
That's wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so, what's the next step for you, Guy? Of course, you signed today. Your family's all excited for you.
Yes, sir.
And then I guess you'll apply to the school and
yes,
then,
sir.
go in a couple of months before? Will you go summer? Start workouts? Or
I think I will play some baseball during the summer.
Yeah. Do you know what position they'll be looking at you for?
I'll be playing second base in college.
You will.
Yes, sir.
Second base, man.
Yes,
You've
sir.
been a heck of a glove. We talked about it many times before, Guy.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think you've learned the most about sports, about life, about playing the game with a team?
They're unpredictable. I never thought I'd be in this situation right here.
Yeah.
Always dreamed it, but I never thought it might happen.
Yeah.
So you got to keep working.
Yeah. So when you found this out, you went home, you told your parents. What did they tell you?
They're almost in tears. They're excited for me.
Yeah.
They know that's what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah. And they
Yes,
wanted
sir.
that same dream for you, hadn't they?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I know Coach Brown just ecstatic. When he shared
yes,
the
sir.
news with me first, he was just so excited for you and the opportunity for you. What's
sir.
going to be the biggest challenge for you think, Guy?
Being on my own. In college, you don't have mom and daddy over there standing over your head. So
Yeah, that's right.
I'm definitely going to have to. Responsibility is going to be a big thing. Getting up, getting the workouts, getting your grades up.
Yeah, and it's a job. Everybody's told you that, right, Guy?
Yes,
that
sir.
it is a job. You have to not only pass in school, you've got to keep your grades up, but you got a full-time job in baseball, and it's pretty much year-round once you start. Yeah, we wish you the very best. We know all your friends and family here, and once again, congratulations to you. We're proud of you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we're here with the proud parents, Kenny and Jennifer Anderberg, and many of you know them from the community. Y'all lived here all your life, haven't you?
Almost.
Yeah, almost all your life.
Well, since I was 4 years old, I've lived here. So, yeah, this is home.
Yeah, and so we're all so proud of Guy. Through the years, he's always loved baseball, hasn't he?
Loved it. Ever since the first time he played T-ball, we knew it was nonstop. I can remember him throwing the ball up against the brick wall. You probably remember. I had my shop at the house.
Yeah.
Me fussing at him. Quit throwing the ball up against the wall.
Yeah, and when I asked him a story recently, y'all probably heard that. He asked him a story about how he got so good, such a good glove. He said he constantly threw that tennis ball up against that wall.
Every day after
Y'all can
practice,
still
every
hear
day
it,
after school.
can't you?
And we have 2 broken
Kinda
windows
miss it
still.
sometimes.
Still,
broken
to this
windows.
day.
Absolutely.
So what do y'all tell him? What have y'all told him over time? Because it's not easy to be as good as Guy is. It's not easy to have a glove that good and to start to play in his sophomore year he started?
Played his freshman year.
Freshman year. I didn't want to overstep the boundary there.
He played second base when Ryan Neal was pitching.
Okay.
And then when Ryan got hurt at one time, he got hit
In the
soft
eye.
tossing. Stuck
Guy
his hand out
fielding.
behind the net and got hit in the eye.
Yeah.
Well, Guy played all those games at second base because Ryan was our second baseman and our starting pitcher.
Right.
So
He played
all
shortstop
those
as well.
all those games that when Jared O'Neal would come in to pitch, he would go to shortstop.
Yeah.
And so his sophomore year, that's when he came in shortstop. Jared went to third.
Yeah.
And
I swapped it up.
And as a freshman, he has such a good glove, though, and that was recognized in him. They could count on his glove.
yeah.
So here it is, he going to the next level, y'all. Well, what kind of advice are y'all giving him?
Just stay humble.
Keep
practice
God
hard.
first. He knows. Always keep your relationship with the Lord first.
Absolutely.
He'll guide his path and direct his path. I've prayed for him. We have since the day he was born. And with this being his dream ever since he was a little boy, we're just glad to see it finally coming true. It was all in God's time, and we thought he was actually going to go to Georgia College
He was enrolled at Georgia
and just
College.
pursue his nursing career. And it just happened to, the coach came last Monday. He hit his first home
His
run
first career home run.
Yeah.
in high school
And
just
pitched.
everything.
He closed it out right.
Right.
He did.
That's something we never see, and
No,
I thought Brian was crazy putting him up there, but anyway, we had fun.
Well,
it
he
was
held
all
that
in
11-run
fun.
lead. So.
Had a little cushion. Yeah, but he threw well. And
he did.
Again, he's got such a heart for sports, for
He's
baseball.
got a passion. He definitely
really does. And he's
Ron.
such a good team player.
He is.
You know, when you talk to his teammates, we talk to people, you know, I talk to people around the community. That's what they know about guys. He's a good kid. He's got a good heart. He's a team player.
Well, thank you, Ron. That's what we've tried to instill in him. You know,
he came up through the ranks. I mean, he did his time. I mean, he listened.
You kept him real, I guess, grounded from the very start. Kenny, I can remember him telling me you gave him conversations early on of how difficult it was going to be for him to earn that position when he came to high school. Because
Definitely.
it is. At West Lawrence, you got 70 kids a lot of times coming out and trying to make the team. You have a lot of kids.
You've got a lot of baseball players. We've got a lot of real good baseball players out here. It's a great program. Brian has put together a real good program out here, and we're glad we got to come up through it. Even from the middle school when Jeremy was there, and even with Mike Thompson, you know, it's a feeder program. I mean, and they get them ready, you know, for the next level. But it's different as a 9th grader. Then when you move on up in 11th and 12th grade, you know, and people are counting on you to do a job. It's different. And now he's going to start all over again as a freshman, and he's going to have to outwork everybody every day to get to where he's at now on this team.
That's
you know, because he's gonna be low man on the totem pole.
You're giving him the same lessons you gave him from the start, aren't you?
Exactly. It's the
That's
same thing. It's just going to start all over again.
Yeah. All right. So who's driving the Americas? That's what I want.
Daddy, he's the driver. Mama's the rider.
Yeah. And your parents will be right there with you.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, we got Gabriel coming up now. Gabriel will be playing high school ball, probably JV ball, and then for the high school, and then we'll be swapping up again just like we do in the summertime with travel ball. So.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all and what you've done for the community. You know, what the example you have in a young man, and he's growing up. He's a fine young man.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
At Morris Bank, we understand that your personal finances and banking experiences can be stressful. We also know that it doesn't have to be that way. That's why for over 60 years, we've dedicated ourselves to providing common sense banking to people just like you.
Even when I started working here, there was a definite vibe that you felt when you walked in the door, from the music that you're always going to hear playing to the hello, good to see you, welcome, how can we help you? You know, it's just a different experience when you bank here.
We work hard to combine the latest online mobile technology and top-notch customer service that allows us to do just that.
We realize our customers have choices, but what sets us apart is the personal service that we provide that they may not receive at larger institutions. We like to make you feel at home, and we like to make the process as easy as possible when you're banking with us.
But we're not focused on helping just our customers. We are equally dedicated to supporting the community we are a part of. Just this year alone, we've logged thousands of community service hours and provided significant financial support to the communities we serve.
Something that sets us apart at Morris Bank is what we give back to the communities in which we serve. And as the communities continue to grow, that brings more business and more industry into the area, and it's just this circle effect of giving back and receiving what the community can offer.
We want to make sure you have the best banking experience possible. Come see us or give us a call to find out what makes Morris Bank different, because we're banking on you.
All right, now we're here with AD for the Lawrence County School System, Jeff Clayton. And Jeff, you're always on the job.
Feel like I am, Mr. Deal. Yes.
Always on the job. Now, you've been around baseball for a long time, man. You played a lot
Thanks
of
for
ball.
reminding me.
You coached a lot of ball, and you've seen Guy come up through the ranks, so to speak.
I have, yes, sir.
Yeah. What's the first thing you notice about Guy?
Scrappy ball player.
Yeah.
Team player. Wants to win, does whatever is necessary to win. And he's really been, backbone of this team for the years that he's been with them.
Man, that's saying a mouthful now.
Yeah, there was.
Backbone of the team. And he really has. He's done an excellent job. He started out with such a good glove. We were talking with his parents a little bit earlier, how he started out there as a freshman and had to fill in. He was called upon to do the job, and he had the glove for it. The bat he didn't have yet, but the glove he had.
The offense has come along this year. Hit a couple of long balls. Bowed his chest up a little bit.
That's right. What a great time to do it as the season's
now's the time to get hot.
Came to an end, and here we are in the playoffs. And I know you're stretched very thin, Coach.
Yes, sir.
You have a lot of games to attend, but I know you want to attend those playoff games. And I don't know, did both sides of the river make playoffs last year?
They did.
So this will be the second year both sides or third year?
I'm going to go third.
We're going with third, y'all. Yeah, and it seems like that's right. They both sides. So that speaks volumes.
Yeah. Baseball's looking good in the county.
Now we're with the head coach, Brian Brown, and Coach Brown. It is an awesome day here at
Yes,
West
it is.
Lawrence.
It always is, man. When you have one of your seniors, signing a college scholarship for their future, it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of it.
We talked many times before, and we've talked today about how guys always had a good glove and how you called on him as a freshman to fill a gap. Tell us about that. Replay it.
He's his freshman year. He come in and he was making plays. In preseason, we out there practicing this and that, and it was like, man, this joker can play. we ain't gonna put him on JV. We got to give this guy. He can help us right now on varsity. So. We moved who it was, our shortstop. We moved him to third, and guys had an incredible career. Just watching him grow and develop as a player. It's all through hard work. I mean, he works his tail off. He comes early, stays late. A lot of times we'll holler at him, guy, cut the lights off when you get ready to leave. Make sure the gate's locked. But that's just the way he is, and a lot of these guys, these younger guys, are starting to, to follow, that lead of staying late and hitting and different stuff. It pays off for them.
That's a good example.
Yes,
when
absolutely.
you have a senior doing that and a kid that's probably done that all the way through, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. And he had some good seniors. His freshman year that did that as well. That took him under his wing. Mm-hmm. So he's just paying back. What other guys did for him. And that's a tradition we have, of having good seniors to lead the team and do great things. And Georgia Southwestern, they getting a good one. Yeah. They really are.
Hard worker.
So, yes. His energy of I don't know how their practices are and what the energy is on their team. They better get ready because Guy's going to bring some. He's going to be, very energetic in practice, and he's very loud. And, it's just he loves the game. He's very passionate about it. And it's going to bleed over into their players, whether they like it or not. He's one of those guys, you either love him or you don't hate him, you just don't like him. And the ones that don't like him, they're the ones that don't like to be pushed, and that's what we love about him, is the way he pushes others. So.
Well, Coach, we're looking at an awesome opportunity here in this playoff game coming up this week. Let's talk a little bit about it and what we expect.
We got the Shaw High School Raiders coming in here, 4 seed out of Region 1. Shaw's not your typical 4 seed. These guys can play. They're very, very good. They got 2 dominant pitchers. It's very similar to our number 1 and our number 2. They hit the ball up, up and down the lineup. They're sitting in the 4 seed spot because, they made crucial errors in games, that led to losses. They could very easily be number 1, number 2, in their region. And that's a scouting report I've gotten from different teams all over the state, that's played Shaw. They're a very good team. We're going to have our hands full. So.
All right, so everybody wants to turn out for that game. Tell us about the schedule, how to go.
Thursday, doubleheader starting at 5 o'clock right here at West Lawrence. First pitch at 5. Then the second game, we'll have about a 30-minute break in between, and we'll play the second game. And then if we split and go to a game 3, then that will be Friday at 5 o'clock as well.
Yeah. Let's don't go there.
No, we don't want to.
All right, so 2, you want to let the cat out of the bag, so to speak, and tell us who's going to start on the mound.
Game 1, Wade Brantley is going to be on the mound for us. Wade he's been a bulldog on the mound, and scouting report that we're getting from, from other schools about Shaw and their lineup and the way they hit, and this, it's a good matchup, for Wade, and of course Nolan, he'll have game 2. So to come out, you're gonna have 14 innings of baseball, so it's gonna be a good one. We're excited, for the opportunity we have, and we swing the bat, we make pitches, we make plays, we'll come out on top.
We advance to the next round.
That's right.
Yeah.
Win 2 and move on. That's what you want.
All right, now, Coach, tell us, are there any injuries we need to be concerned about? Anything going on with that round?
Right now, everybody's healthy. As far as, of course, Tyler Franks is still, out with his arm. Jared Stewart's still out, and Brody's still out with his leg. But we got 26 guys on this team that's ready to rock and roll and get after it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I want everybody to turn out for that, and remember, there's only room for one Raider.
That's it. Which one is going to be the best?
Yeah. We'll find out Thursday, and we trust and pray that you'll turn out. Remember, wear your blue.
Wear blue, absolutely. We need blue in the stands. We need a lot of blue. So come on out. Get here early so you can get your seat, or you'll have to be standing the whole time.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be a great atmosphere. Bring the young people out. Bring the little leaguers out. You turn out and support the Raiders this Thursday.
Oh, we're extremely proud of Guy Anderberg and the day that he's having, signing with Georgia Southwestern. We want to thank everybody for being out here today, and all his family. Everybody that's poured into Guy to get him to this moment in his life, and we just pray that he just continues to represent, Raider Nation. You'll always be a Raider, brother, no matter where you go, but we just wish you the best at Georgia Southwestern, and hope we go very deep in the playoffs this year.